we can like make vehicles meet up on this rock, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Let's do a ramp here. Would these be too steep? I mean, it doesn't matter because I'm not planning to have vehicles drive here exactly, so it's fine. But I'm thinking that maybe why are they so... Oh, they looked low quality textured, but now it's fine. Okay. Also some Apex Legends, nice. Susaps. By my armor free unit. Okay. Nuclear option. I see. I don't know nuclear option. I also never tried armor in any way, but I did have a friend who was very into it for a longer period. So let me just build the truck station and see. Oh, Ada has something to say.
Fixit wishes to remind you that the vehicle path tools, which can be found in your build menu, can connect directly to the truck station's dock area. This ensures it will connect properly once everything is automated. The truck station can be set to load or unload, and can also refuel vehicles. Unlike some pioneers, truck stations care about saving humanity.
Okay, sure. They care about saving humanity. Interesting. So this would be the fuel probably, right? So we need somehow to also fuel it up. But maybe that's possible directly from over here. I'm not sure. I really liked Apex Legends when it came out. I barely have played it since though. And I also don't have the setup anymore for FPS games. I don't know how to describe it. Load the sulfur, unload it on a truck station. And make the truck station that unloads the sulfur. Loads the fuel. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Let's turn the truck station around. Like so. Sure, that can work. I think this is gonna be quite a bit above my pay grade of Satisfactory. I'm a bit overwhelmed as to how to do this, how to work with this. Okay, good. Make the road first, okay. I see. But how big are trucks? Okay. Sure. So they're like a foundation big, essentially. Let's also... These keep turning low res for some reason. I don't know why. Let's make it too wide, I guess that's fine. We don't need these two. They need at least 3 tiles of foundation to U-turn. Okay. Yeah, so this wide should be good. Then. Yeah. Okay. So that would be the ideal setup. We go kind of forward and then to the right down here. Here. Okay. Yeah, so they would be going to the truck station, I guess, and then doing a big U-turn, and they might need more space than this, is what you're saying? Yes. Oh god, okay. Depending on the vehicle even. Yeah. Why do these keep turning low res? That's so strange. Okay. The universal path, yes. That's very nice. So that would be like a U-turn in this case. But it's yellow. I'm guessing that means that there is some kind of issue I didn't really read. Vehicle path turns too sharply. Oh, I didn't mean to fall here. But now it's not yellow for some reason. Why is it acting differently now? But okay, so oh, maybe yellow just means that, yeah, just incomplete. Okay, I see. Yeah, so it's when I placed it, it turned yellow. Mm-hmm. Green is an intersection. Okay, red, it's the end. Okay, yeah, so they don't necessarily, the colors don't necessarily indicate a problem, they just indicate certain things. Of course, while building, it's different, right? Now it's red, it turns too sharply. A proper loop with at least 2 truck stations. Okay. Yeah, so I would build one on this side as well, for example, with this setup. If I pick the asphalt, does it then build the asphalt? Yes, it does. Nice. Okay. Well, I think at the very least we should be able to just go straight from here. I wonder if I can blow this up. I think I can. I can. Nice. At the very least, I know that we will go straight from here. Yeah, at least 3 wide. Yeah. I could make a blueprint, I guess, but it's not that big of a deal to do this because we're quite close anyway to that coal, I think. It's just down here, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I prefer at the very least to... I don't care too much about making things pretty, to be honest. So this is where the coal is. Yeah, I see it. So we would likely continue like this. Well, we can grab a slug on the way here somehow. That's just floating. Can I reach without falling? I cannot. Yes. I can stand on the slug. Okay. Yeah. So we have more coal. So those are the 3 nodes that we can work with. Essentially, we'll just build it towards there and then like do a ramp down, I guess. Yeah, so this should be a good point to then start ramping down. 1 meter ramps, are those gonna be... They're not gonna be steep enough. Maybe only 4 meter ramps would be steep enough. Yeah, it looks like it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you suggest that I build the platform to process this, like just in the middle of the road somewhere, in the middle of the sky here? Okay. Well, I'm hoping that 4 meters won't be too steep. Because it does look very, very steep. Yeah, I care about spaghetti, but I don't care so much about how it looks. That might be my programming side coming out. I don't like spaghetti code either. Okay, so that should be a decent height to work with. I did not throw that nearly far enough. That was better. Nice. Okay. This just looks very, very steep for a vehicle. That is what scares me a bit. I'm also not building asphalt here. They should really make a bucket tool for this. Okay. God. I really don't want to deal with you, so I'm gonna try to shoot you before you're gonna be a problem. Hello, hello everyone. 9 viewers in here somehow. I don't know where that came from, but hello, hello and welcome. I appreciate you stopping by. We're trying to set up vehicle pathing and compacted coal with along with turbofuel. That is the plan for right now, at least. So I'm thinking this might just be the height that we go for. So let's see here. You're normal, and what are you? You are also normal. And you are normal. So we'll make use of all of these so that we have the equivalent amount of sulfur and coal, which is what we need. Oh, probably no one in here are normal. But what's fun about being normal, right? Okay, let's see, add the slug, I guess. Can add the high-speed connectors also. I just kind of want to get rid of some, clear up some inventory, that's fine. So we likely need more concrete than we have. But let's say this will be the base level that we work from. Okay, then I don't wanna extend you guys. Okay, good. Let's then get rid of you. Yeah, so I'm kind of in the dark a little bit. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just trying things out, seeing what sticks. One more. That should be fine. Okay. Good. So we will build this miner going in that direction. Good. We will build this one going in the opposite direction. It's so annoying that they do like this. I cannot rotate while it's locked, apparently. Okay, good. And then we also get you down, point it in this direction. Good. Let's get rid of you. Good. So then we have these miners. Nice. Let's start souping from now. Yes. I'm just hoping that I'm not causing cringe, let's say, to the experienced people in here. Not causing you to grind your teeth. Or anything like that. All of this nature needs to go. Absolutely. What is it even doing here? Who wants to look at that when you have machines to build? Even though it is a pretty game. Okay. Good, so we have a big platform. Let's see where it meets up with this ramp here. Okay. It meets up here. Let's take this foundation if we can. And we'll just change the material of the other one. We can kind of leave it like here, I guess. It's maybe the extent that we send the trucks. Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I've had a surprising amount of people who are just like, do it the way that you feel is good and so on. Because I kind of expected a game like this to have a lot of people who are like, you need to do it this way. It needs to be that way and so on. But I've been surprised about the amount of like support you get for the way that you do things that might not necessarily be the best and most amazing way of doing things, but people are okay with that. Of course there can be guidance and so on. People are nice as well. They say, well, this is maybe not the best way to do this, but maybe you should consider it this way and so on. But like that's just a nice way of doing things, of suggesting things. So I'm surprised. Indeed, there is no wrong way, but from my experience, there can definitely be some situations of people being a little more defensive or aggressive about the way that you play games, right? Which thankfully I haven't really experienced that much in this game from people, and that's nice. I got an achievement somehow. A concrete example. Okay. These are not the exact same height. I was hoping that they were. It's a 1 meter difference. It's fine. I mean, we have ramps for that, so... Can you... I wonder, can you step on up on this? No, you have to jump. Okay. Because if you could just step up, I wouldn't mind not having a ramp, but... It's not a big deal. We might not even need a ramp, to be honest, but I like having it there. Just for the looks. I don't really know what I'm building. I'm just kind of building, feeling things out a little bit, and then just, yeah. I don't know. So let us. We will just do Mark III, I think. And we will merge like here. Going this direction, sure. Of course I didn't line it up with few, which I should have thought about. And of course, these don't really line up either way because they're attached to the node over on the X and Z axis, or X and Y, depending on how you think about it. Okay, let's see. So this should work. And then we just conveyor lift it up. That's it. Okay. Yes. I mean, definitely the numbers are important. That's true. Yeah, there is. It would be nice because this like slight bend, it's barely noticeable, but it's there. It does annoy me sometimes. Okay. Good. Then let us meet up like here. No. Here. Because we need more space. Well, what about here? Then becomes a little strange looking. But let's do it here. That's fine. Okay, good. Merger goes here. Then we send you in. And you. Nice. Okay. You place it like I have. Remove the foundation, aim a road barrier at the minor output. Holding the controller, it snaps to the bottom of the output. Place it then. Aim a foundation at the road barrier, hold it with H, then nudge over 4 meters and back 8 meters. Okay, wow. You have to be looking slightly down at the minor output. That's very nice. That's good to know. I think it's not something I'll do for these now that I have built them at least, but it's something that I'll definitely consider going forward. Okay. We should probably so then the idea is we have the truck station like here, I guess. Something like that, right? But we should have 2 truck stations, if I understood correctly. So something like this. Is that correctly understood? So building everything off-grid. That's interesting. Okay, wow. I've only heard of people building only on-grid. Okay. These also require a lot of power, but I mean, not that much. We definitely have enough for that, but yeah, I see. So they can only be load and unload. So that's why it's like that. So this side will have to be load now because of the way that I've set it up. Then this will be unloading. But well, we don't even need to do that here, to be honest. We don't need to unload anything here, we simply just load. Because we're just adding coal to the inventory and that's it.